Hello. Welcome to day 12 of our adventure to outer space through your. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm so excited to show you my finished project. And let's talk about the last color. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So if you haven't opened it already, here it is. And ta-da! It is a golden yellow with a little bit of white. And it is called Power of the Sun. Power of the Sun. Why are we able to exist? Because of the sun. That yellow ball in the sky? Well, to us, it quite often looks yellow because to view it, when we're able to view it, it is near the horizon. And that filters a lot through a lot of thicker atmosphere. It looks thicker, the atmosphere looks thicker to us, and that filters out a lot of the blue light. So therefore, it looks yellow to us. But in actuality, the sun is really white. Like if you look at it up high in the sky, it's uh it's white. Um and there's a I'll share with I'm not gonna like show you the whole video, but um I will here. This is kind of what it looks like in your head. Okay, we're looking over the earth, and you see right here a yellow ball. Well, people do that in animations like this. This is just an animation because we think of the sun as yellow, but really it's white. And because when we look at it, when we're able to look at it, if you look at the sun without any eye protection in the middle of the sky, you're gonna, blind yourself. But when we look at it at the edge of the atmosphere, when it's setting or rising, it looks yellow to us because there's the thicker atmosphere filters out more of the blue light. And I can share with you like a this particular video. I can probably put the link into it. And he explains that process. So really the sun is white, not necessarily yellow, but we think of it as yellow. And it's also about the power of the sun. We exist, we exist because the sun is there, pouring out energy towards the earth. It's what heats us, it's what warms us, which grows our plants and everything. I mean, if you're able to use solar power, that's great. But even if you use fossil fuels, that what that originally came from was energy that came from the sun. Um, before it was turned into, fossil fuels a long time ago. So we would not exist without the sun, our sun. And this also kind of has a second inspiration, which I will show you. I'm gonna bring up that photo. There we go. Kind of has a second inspiration because I couldn't leave out the James Webb Space Telescope. This is the mirrors as they were making them on the James Webb Space Telescope, which is it's an infrared telescope, and it was launched at the end of 2021. And some of the wonderful images that I've been looking at, or you've been looking at, if you look into outer space lately, especially lately, it is the James Webb Space Telescope, and it has 18 hexagonal mirrors. And the reason why they were doing that is because it was shoved into a rocket like this, and then they folded it out to make a big mirror. And it's coated with gold, like a really thin layer of gold, because that's the best thing that reflect the infrared light that it's looking at. So this is kind of like a nod. The yellow is kind of like a nod to the golden yellow, to the golden mirrors. They're literally coated with gold. Um, of the now James Webb Space Telescope, which this is what it looked like before they shoved it in the rocket and before they put it all out there. But, so that is the inspiration for this color, where we get all of our power. all of our energy. It really comes from the sun. Um, it is, what is it? I looked at some, what I thought was, it's like 5,800 degrees Kelvin and the temperature. Um, and it is of our solar system, it makes up what, 99, I was looking at this, 99 point, yeah, 99.86% of the mass of the entire solar system, including all the planets, all the comets and everything, is the sun. So the sun is 99.86% of it all. So I had to have something that was dedicated to the sun. Now I want to show you my finished project. Well, I didn't weave in my ends yet, but other than that, it's fine. It's finished. And I also didn't block it. I don't even know if I need to. This is my finished project. See, here's my ends. There's my ends that I wove in. This is my modified. Let's see if I can show you without. This is my modified batad, if that's how you say it. I'm saying it right. And it's how I intend to wear it, like that. I love, it kind of looks very futuristic because of the simple wedges. I also I didn't have the yarn to make the welts, but I also kind of just wanted it super simple like that. I'm trying to, there. Hopefully that's better. This kind of like the asymmetry, I love projects that are like asymmetrical. Now I could wear it this towards the front more like a cowl, but I like it like this. And guess what? I did not run out of yarn. I won yarn chicken. This is what I had left on the largest wedge, which was the last one. And in the modifications that I have sent out, if anyone wanted to make something like this, I will put in how much yarn I have left. And I'm going to also put in what kind of modifications you could do if you're going to run out of yarn, because I'm realistic. Like, just because I had this much left, you could run a little bit short. So if you were trying to do exactly the same thing as me, and I also had enough to do the sparkle on every wedge that I intended to. I didn't use it in the bind off because I thought that might make this bind off slightly scratchy. It could, because there's some sequins, and it's not right up here in my neck. It's right at the color changes between each one of them. So I really love it. I've got to either weave in my ends or turn this into a tassel. What do you think? Should I just like tie this off and trim it up and have it as a tassel? Because look, there's all the ends right there. And you know what? I actually made a little mistake. I don't know if you can see it, but my sequin yarn got wrapped around and like this a couple of rows right here, but I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm not gonna fix it. But I love it. And I love this asymmetrical shape like this. It kind of like makes me think Star Trek-y, which is why I wanted to do it. Um, and I love it with the welts in the original design too, but this way I liked it. It just felt more outer space to me. A bit more outer space. What do you think? I love it. I hope you love whatever you're making today, whether it's this or something else. But I am so excited. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little journey. I hope you look at some of the more fabulous images that have come out lately. A lot of those being from James Webb Space Telescope. And these colors remind you of some of the places that we visited. And I really hope you consider joining me again next year. I don't know what the inspiration will be, but it'll be another fun set of locations. I got a couple months to think about it. So thank you so much for going on this little journey with me. Bye for now.